I feel like Alex already started to touch on this actually. With the service scholarship was a huge part of it. I think like Alex already mentioned, when he went into DRBU, he didn't have a lot of the skills to start off with. And honestly, I didn't either. I worked for a few months at like I said, I have most of my careers in like sales and public relations and marketing and things like that. Um, but before, like I was a hostess at Asian Chef, I don't know, for like a month. and, and I worked at a gym doing sales for a little bit before I went to DRBU. And then I went to DRBU, and service scholarship is really cool because essentially there's a need-based grant, which I'm sure Brenda can explain in a lot more detail. But the service scholarship allows you to work at the university for, basically a period of hours each week that fits in with your school schedule. And the work can be in all different parts of the community and all different parts of the university. And you also get to kind of explore projects that you're interested in. So don't get me wrong, I totally did dishes and I was on like the playground for the K through 12 school that's also on campus and like helping with them. But I was also like working with outreach and working with uh yeah, working. I went to different events in like San Francisco. I also we started the Interfaith Club, like that gives you opportunities to learn how to build something from the ground up, really write out a document because that constitution is no joke. um that is more detailed and thought out and kind of a business law based kind of mindset. So I think what's really cool about DRBU is that in a lot of ways it's still really, really small. um it's it has so much more room to grow in like the best, most optimistic way possible. And I've already seen it grow so much from when I was there as a pioneer student to today. And seeing it grow like every year since then is incredible. And there's so much room for the students to be able to learn whatever they want to learn and implement whatever they want to implement, which was something that really excited me when I went there. And now that I've left DRBU for a little bit, the education has taught me a lot of critical thinking, but the work experience, as far as like working with outreach and working on the website and working with even kids, like as far as like teaching and whatnot, like I had 4 years of technically paid experience that can go on my resume. So that when I left, I wasn't completely new in the work field, as well as the experience that I got for like study abroad, being able to learn Chinese, and also I did an internship that definitely was through DRBU as well. So there's so much room to add on to your resume in that way.
Yeah, I would like to echo what uh, Christina was saying of I think that a lot of the opportunity for professional growth and like looking post DRBU, it's both in terms of the hard and the soft skills and like what you can put on your resume. It's really, you have so much room to make that as long as you're intentional during your time at DRBU. Like you can go into project management, you can go into marketing, you can go into anything, you know, CTDB and DRB was a sandbox. And if you say, oh, I have this really great idea of how to do something, people will go, yeah, okay, great. Like, well, go and do it. Like, there's no, people are very willing to give you some rope to be able to try something out and see if you can make something. So I think just that like entrepreneurial aspect and being able to have the mindset of like, oh, there's a way that I can improve this and I'm going to step up and do it. And so that's like one really big aspect. I think the other part that I really see, and I've been drawing on a lot in my MBA, and it's hard to, I'm conflating a little bit of my time in DRBU. I also did a year and a half of monastic training. So I think it somewhat smushes together, but that the soft skills that you develop and like the discipline, the attention to detail, the ability to have like a to really flesh out your thoughts and to have a unique contribution to a discussion that's insightful and thought through and probably not going to be the same that other people are going to put out there is a huge contribution to whatever team you're a part of and leaving DRBU and joining the workforce. So I think that there's a lot of the other part of the sandbox is how you spend your time in your personal development, that you can really shape your mind and how you think and how you act over 4 years or 2 years. And that is going to be a huge asset moving forward.